My father owned a large department store in Zambia, Africa, where I was born. He had a huge, like a large department store, and so I used to steal from his cash box. And I used to spend it on my friends, and we used to go biking up to what we used to call Uptown. This was a real trendy part of town. I used to buy ice cream and banana splits and stuff like that, and used to give it to my friends so that they would say that I was a really cool guy, that I really felt appreciated and needed. And on the religious side, I would do all these rituals at home and in large gatherings and stuff like that, and people would think that's a really devoted follower of Hindu gods. Then we left Africa. And one of the things that really is key for me is that when we moved to Canada, we went to visit this ashram that this man was in charge of. We called him Holy Man, we called him Sai Baba. And he was walking around the compound where thousands of us were sitting there, and just I saw people that were lame, I saw people that were blind. And I thought, as he was walking around, I said, if you could only heal these people, and if you could come around me and forgive me my sins, that would be so awesome. And he was walking around, and obviously he never healed any of those people that I saw, and he never came and asked and forgive me my sins. We were always taught as young kids, our gurus and the people we looked up to, or our teachers, like our Sunday school teachers, and when we were Hindus, we were always saying, you gotta chase after God. You chase after God. For me, there's not a certain day when I became a believer. So it was over a period of time. But the thing that really made a difference as a Hindu was that God took on a form. That He took on a form for me. For Hindus, it's easy to say that the flesh and the body is no good. Only the spiritual part is good. But God took on flesh. Not only that, He came after me. That's the thing that broke all kinds of barriers. And then I recognized that I was loving others because I wanted these strokes from them. And that was a lie that I was believing. That was a sin that I was dealing with. And that's the struggle I had with the Lord. Lord, don't you just want me to be obedient? Isn't this part of loving my neighbor? And then it really dawned on me that no, God wanted my heart. Then all of the dominoes just fell. And I realized that Jesus gave Himself, and I want to give myself to Him. And it was to Him that was the huge thing, not to somebody in order to get. And so then in my late 50s, that became solid, such an awesome truth to say, I'm going to give of myself because He gave of Himself. Now it comes out of a tremendous amount of gratefulness that indebtedness is so high, and that indebtedness is no need to fill it. And because there is no need to fill it, somehow there's a great desire to give more. And then that translated at home. Whatever it took, we wanted to give of ourselves, just as Christ gave of Himself. Hey, praise His name. Hallelujah.